Hello everyone. If you're finding me on YouTube, my name is Courtney. I do digital planning content. My main platform is TikTok, but I'm slowly trying to grow my YouTube page because it's fun and we can do longer videos over here. So make sure that you follow me over there. Today I'm going to be talking about digital budgeting. Okay, this is not my first budget video. If you guys are not familiar, this is what my Etsy shop looks like, and I have over 500, almost close. We're getting close up there to 600 items in my Etsy. And I eventually will do a better breakdown of what, oh my God, excuse me, I'm hiccuping, what's in here. But for now, I want to talk about what we did on live together last night. Let me just get this set up better. Hold on a second. So last night on live, I'll show you full screen. And just so you guys know, my favorite planning device is the iPad mini. It's my main iPad. I also have an iPad Pro 13-inch that I use for work. But this is my main planning device. I don't get text messages on here. The video before this, if you guys want to check it out, I do a whole Widgetsmith tutorial talking about how to make your iPad look like this if you want that. So yeah, this is my favorite device. Apple Pencil Pro. This pencil grip is from Amazon and the case is from Amazon as well. I normally have a folio somewhere around me. Right now I'm in the LV desk agenda because I saw a video and I got, excited about it. But, last night on live, I didn't film mine out yet because of this video that I wanted to film. But I basically started talking a little bit more in detail about how I am going to be tracking my savings accounts. So I'll share a little bit about my budget and then you guys can, leave some comments below on what you want to work on. I do have a lot of debt stuff in my Etsy, debt trackers. This stuff I have in the same form, but for debt. So if your main focus right now is not saving, it's getting rid of your debt, then I do have templates for you that we've created together for you. But on this live, I want to make some pre-decorated savings templates. So how I do it and how I'm going to be doing it is I have two savings accounts in my world, okay? My two main ones. I have whatever, it doesn't really matter. I don't need to explain. In my everyday, every paycheck transfer world, I am transferring money to two different accounts. The first one is a joint savings account that me and my husband have together. Right now, it has our wedding money in there that we have not touched yet. So that's our joint. And then we have an account breakdown for that joint. And then this is an emergency fund. I'll talk about this in a second. This is my personal savings. What I mean by personal savings is I have a business and I get, several streams of income from TikTok and Etsy and all these different things. And I do need to save for taxes as well as save in general because I do love to shop. Okay. So the way that I do this savings account is for that kind of thing. So I will track my transfers in here. I've already started, but I did cover up. I'm going to put my starting total amount. I have my original starting total here. I just switched stickers. And then within here, I made account breakdowns. I will really promise you guys, I will link the sticker packs below of where these came from. But each of these account breakdowns, this one is for this joint account, and then this one is for this one. So what these are for is basically an idea. It's a rough idea of, let's say, for example, we used yesterday that we have $20,000 in our savings account and our total savings account that we have together. I'm going to take the total amount here, and I want my total amount here to match up here. Again, this is a rough idea, you guys. It doesn't need to be down to the dollar. The point of the account breakdown is so that you can say, okay, I have $1,000 in my savings account. I want an idea of how much each category is going to have. So if I have $1,000, I can give, 500 to one category, whatever. And so that way, my example yesterday was if I have $500 saved out of the total in this account, I can say, me and my husband want to book a trip. We can say we have set aside $500 for that trip. It's basically cash envelopes, but on a bigger scale in a digital form. Because I don't want to look at our account and say, well, we have $1,000 when really we only have 500 dedicated to travel. So it's a visual aid that looks cute. There are different ways that you can do this if you don't want a digital plan, but I'm sure you clicked on this video because you want a digital plan. So that's my explanation. I'm going to go ahead and start a new notebook, and I'm going to put here savings pre-decorated. Okay. Pre-decorated is, Pre-decorated, what did I just do? Hold on a second. Did I actually make that notebook? No. Pre-decorated is a thing that I have in my Etsy shop where we make them together. Hold on, pre-decorated. I can't spell savings. I think I spelled that wrong. I'll fix it later. And I have a lot of examples. I'm going to quickly show you guys the pre-decorated debt stuff that we have in here if you want to see that. These are in the Etsy shop. If you guys have a lot of debt, this is where you're going to want to focus. This sheet comes like this in the debt. These are all on one page. That's the only difference in this. And then we have debt 1, debt 2, debt 3, and you can actually track each of your payments. So each page gets a card, okay? That's what I like. I've talked about this while we start. I talked about this in my live. I love the iPad mini. That's one of the main reasons I love it, is I don't feel like if you have, let's go to money paper. If you have one page dedicated to something, if you're looking at it on the iPad Pro 13-inch, it feels so big. Like, it feels stupid to have, let's do this pretty blue. I never pick blue. It feels stupid to have one full page on the iPad Pro be for that. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Why is that doing that? Okay. I'm going to paste this page here. Let's see what we think of the blue. I am not a blue girl. I am a greens, pinks, yellow, orange, but I try really hard because I know you guys like blue. I just want to make sure I'm in the frame, and I think I want to zoom in just a little bit so that you guys can see better. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to just take a look at the ones I have because I kind of want them to be exactly the same. I know you guys like them a lot. So we're going to start with a page like this so that you can have your account. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the big budget bundle. Again, if I say any kind of sticker pack that you guys want, if you go into my Etsy, I know I'm zoomed in a lot, but if you go to the search bar, you can type in the word big and you'll see the big budget bundle right there. That's the best way to maneuver my shop. So in the big budget bundle, I have these really cute envelopes, and I'm going to put here, I think we're going to do like blue and green. So I'm going to do the account here. And then also in the big budget bundle, I'm going to get, it's actually technically in the extra. In the budget extra add-on, more budget, extra budget. I think it's called extra budget. I'm going to put account name in here. Let's do, now if you're watching me and you're debating, that color looks bad, but I can actually put it here. If you're debating the iPad mini, one thing that you really want to do is get used to zooming in a lot. You will get used to it, I promise. And it doesn't even faze me at all. I actually like love it so much. When I plan on the Pro, I feel weird. All right, starting total, ending total. The reason I'm going to put ending total is for that page. Now, obviously, we're never really going to not save. So you can do this by year. You can do this however much you're really going to end up transferring. That would be up to you. You know what I mean? You could also do, if that's going to confuse people, I could do just starting amount. But I don't know. You guys will leave me a comment. We're going to do starting amount. And then for the next page, you can, that will confuse people less. Okay, now I'm going to go and get, in the big budget bundle again, I'm going to get these. Although, wait, which ones did I use in this? Hold on. Savings. No, these are not in the big budget bundle. These are in the savings trackers. So I have a sticker pack that's kind of for cash stuffing. And in there, I have these like savings transfer trackers. So I'm going to go ahead and get, I'm going to get pink because I actually think that would look cute with this. You guys know I need to branch out with my colors. I can't help it. So this is where you're going to track all of your different transfers that you're going to make, okay? In here, I'm going to also put the word save. Let's pick this pretty blue because it looks pretty together. That way we know right off the bat, right when we swipe into this page, that it's saving. I will do a video on how I imagined that these would be used. So I will do that maybe next. I have a whole list of YouTube videos I want to film, okay? And then I'm going to go, so I have account name, and then I'm also going to go into here. I want to get my little tabbies. I love these tabs so much. In the extra, I believe it's called extra in my Etsy shop. Let me just see, because I know that. I almost just spilled my coffee everywhere. I'm back on making the coffee. Yeah, budget extras. I'm back. I'm making the coffee at home. I was slipping there for a minute, but so I'm going to put transfer. And this is what I do. I make them look like little tabs and they're adorable. And then I'm just going to duplicate it all the way down. I will show you a trick that will help you get there quicker. I can't wait because I've been waiting to fill mine out until number one, we did them. Because, you know, once I start filling it out, I don't like to show. But, like, look how cute that looks. So now I have our transfer stickers. It looks really small on here, especially you guys are a little far away. But I think that looks adorable. And then I'm going to go to the information cards. Again, information cards, that is what it's called in my Etsy shop. They are little information cards. And in mine, I just put information about the account. So even though they're pretty small, I'll show you. Hold on. I'm actually going to put starting amount over here. And I'm going to move this little guy over here. Because over here at the top right, I want to get a nice big information card. Let's do a light blue. That's too... I actually think the green would be cute. So in the information card, you don't need to use all of these lines, but I like to put either the last four of the account number, anything about the account that I want, the account name, what bank it's at, all that kind of stuff. So, and maybe some information about it. Like maybe it's your personal, maybe it's you and your families, maybe it's one for just one of your kids, maybe whatever the case may be. That's what I like to do. Can you guys see this okay? I hope so. So that's what we have. Let's open up mine and just see if we missed anything. No, we didn't. Now with this, I'm going to add in an account breakdown. So let's go to, these are the May widgets. That's what I did for my home screen for May. So let's go to templates. Let's go to digital paper. And I think I want it to match, but I want it to be different. I think that would be a little bit easy on the eyes to realize, you know, what accounts for what. So let's get a striped blue that would match this blue close enough. I think that'd be pretty if I have one. I don't have one in there, but I have the new, that is the new striped. Let's go to the old striped. Striped and scalloped, or I could do the stringy. Wow, I really hate the color blue. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we could either do scalloped or I just want to look at stringy stripes. Let's see what we have. I think I like this better. Stringy stripes, that's the paper that's called. I'm going to 3 dots copy it, +sign paste. And on here, this is going to be the account breakdown, okay? I just have to write myself a note. Let's go to, that one is in the savings, the cash envelopes. So let's pick the pink because it matches, pink and blue. We're going to, I don't know if I should do the 4 or the 6. I'm just going to do the 4. 6 categories, you know, it's possible, but it's a lot. So we'll do 4. And then I'm going to put a little cash envelope on this one. These were supposed to kind of look like the cash envelopes that you can find on Etsy and stuff. And I'm going to put the word savings. Now, if you end up just wanting to do this for your everyday account, you can do that. For me, what I learned for myself and just like watching my failures over the years in terms of saving, I can't save in my checking account. Okay. Some people can. Some people have a lot more, what's the word? I don't know. Some people, I can't, it has to be out. I don't like to carry in my savings account a lot of money. I don't like to have over $1,000 in there. Above $1,000, what's it doing in there? Okay. I'll tell you what it's doing. It's going to shopping. That's what it's doing. I don't like having it in there. If I want to buy something, then I'll figure it out. But, I like to, you know, give every dollar a job, whether that's paying my bill, whether that's transferring it to savings, whatever it may be. Okay. So account name, we're going to do that. I just want to see what else I put on mine. I just like the way mine turned out so much. I forget. We kind of just decorated it. So let me look for a cute theme of stickers that we could do. Stickers, themes. I actually think an awning would look cute on this with the stripes, the matching stripes. I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to arrange and send it to the back. And then I'm going to actually just move this, whoops, a little over like that. And then move that here. Now, you're not here to tell me if that looks ugly, but I think I like it. I can't decide on the color. Like, maybe this color would look better. Or maybe the all pink. Yeah, that looks better. That looks super cute. Account breakdown, savings, and then you're basically going to go ahead and put your categories in. Now, I could put some cute labels in here. We could decorate it with some plants too. Because if you guys are going to buy pre-decorated, we got to really make it look fun and cute. And again, all the stickers in the pre-decorated can be reused. Those are my two favorite plants. I love that plant from, this is the Bright Plants pack. I hope I'm doing better about saying the pack. I think I forget that there's a lot of new people that come in. Like, there's so many of my girls that know packs better than I do, and I create everything myself. Like, you guys are so funny. It could be cute to do some kind of, like, backsplash. Or even the green. I did this for my April health planner, and I really liked it. I'm going to duplicate this all the way back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the awning while I can and arrange it and bring it to the front. And then I'm going to duplicate. If you guys are learning layering, you will get there. You will. It doesn't even faze me. That looks cute. The only thing I'm going to do is just move this down a smidge. I like that a lot. This is the front door deco, if you guys care. I might even go ahead and just do a little of this, a little of that. And again, if you guys get this and you think it's too busy, then you can delete it. Let's see. I like it a lot. A lot. So we have our first savings tracker, and then we have our category. I think I'm going to do two. Or you know what I might do? I might finish it on live with you guys. At least I got some started with some explanation. I'm going to delete this page so I remember what this is called. Or I can see the cover. Now that'll be out there. Is there anything else I wanted to do on those? No, not really. So I didn't really talk about this, but this is my air conditioner fund. I'm calling it emergency fund because it kind of is an emergency. Because it's so expensive to replace ours, we need to get a complete new air conditioning, throughout the house, whatever it's called. I don't know. This is from the homeowners pack. This is from the big budget bundle. I think what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm going to take money from our joint savings and I'm going to divvy it up. And in here, I talked about this yesterday. I'm going to have an emergency fund. So these are my categories. I'm going to do emergency. I'm going to do travel, which is why I have that little mini airplane there. I'm going to do future, like just savings for the future. And then we did say we were going to do a kids one. It's so funny that I'm so like, guys, I'm 34 and I'm like, wait, kids? Like, what do you mean? Court, you're 34, you're married, you're a homeowner. Like, what's the problem? I'm like scared. To even admit, whatever. So kids, okay, I guess we'll say for kids. So those are our categories, and then I'll go ahead and put in like our current total. And then in here, we're going to put in amounts. So in here is where I'm going to put total stickers. So let me go to my I think I can go to my big budget bundle. Let me see. You don't need a sticker. You can just put the price, but I like to be extra. I'm going to put the green. Actually, no, I have stickers that say total. Hold on. I have stickers. I have a lot of budget packs right now, so forgive me. Oh, and it would be really cute? You can put your little savings thing. I know you guys are wondering how it's so quiet in here with Cooper. He's at daycare. That's how. I took him for a long walk this morning and we went to daycare because I got to get him tired. He hasn't been out of the house. It's been raining in New York for like days and there's no end in sight either. I just think they look cute. It's a little extra, but they look cute. We're doing mine now. I'm just going to get the total stickers. I forget which one that's in. I'm going to go to stickers, budget, and then let's go to, I do have these. This is the budget labels pack. I might just use these. I had cute ones, but I forget what pack they're in. Total. And that is how I'm doing it, guys. That is how I'm doing it. And I will promise you, if you make your iPad a place that's organized, a place that is happy in terms of your case, the color, and all that stuff, you will enjoy the process of digital planning and like uncovering a lot of things that you have going on, especially with your budget. I talk about that a lot with the budget planner stuff, the budget planner YouTube video. It's a video that I made a couple videos back from this, so just scroll through my channel. It's called How to Start Your Digital Budget, and it will really, I think, help you understand how to get started. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The lighting wasn't great, but I will see you guys over on TikTok. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and I will put stuff in the description box, okay? I promise. Bye, guys.